Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. I am having such a hard time finding a game. Like I'm rolling and looking and I've like had every intention of sharing like the games where I'm re-rolling for starts, but it's like too boring. Like I just can't seem to find a thing that makes sense. Like Celestic with Jetstream microscrapers. Like that's the biggest synergy I can find right now, instead of going for like discounts. And then like, do you take the energy or the titanium? Like I don't know. Like I hate to come in with the bad attitude. We're gonna kick it. We're gonna do great job this game. But like, damn man, get us going here. What do we got? Um, if we did do Celestic, we could try and go for something like advertising into immigration shuttles and then get the Jetstream. I don't think I'm gonna have enough money for all of it up front, but maybe turn one we can do these two. We ended up getting Venus Governor. We should have gotten two cards that have floater stuff. Okay, okay, local shading. So this is worthwhile though. This is actually a little bit exciting. We get a little bit of income here, and then local shading is a card that we can dump a mic or a floater onto and get an income every turn for a couple turns. That's not bad. I have two Venus tags, so Venus Governor is now very playable. Jetstream Microscraper, even if I have to use floating halves, this is actually very doable. So I'm glad that this is gonna be a run. Like already, this is better than like, I don't know, I feel like I've had to delete like 5 videos that just did not have it. They just had nothing. In and out, nothing to do. Asteroid Hollowing is one that we've been playing recently. Like, there's 10 productions left, right? So is it worth spending $20 worth of value to buy the card, play the card, use a titanium, all to get a half point and $10 back? And then I use another titanium and get $9 back, and then use another titanium and get $8 back. You know what I mean? Like there's, at first it's a terrible deal, and then if you do use it every gen, it's kind of not bad, and I don't have that much else to invest in. So I think we take all these and we do try to hollow. The only problem I have is that I have to hollow starting next gen. It'll be better because it'll even out to an even number of asteroids for points, and I actually don't have enough money to do it this gen, and still benefit from everything else. I could use Jetstream Microscrapers, but I don't want to. I wanted a Venus Governor. Oh god, now I'm being pulled in a lot of directions. Again, I'm $1 short on that, and I don't want to play Deep Well Heating until next gen because I'm going to take one more heat. Do I solar wind power? No, I want Venus Governor. So sure, we'll do solar wind power. It's not that strong, but whatever. It'll be okay. So one more heat means that we're set up for the heat bump. We're set up for asteroid hollowing. We can take this for later. We can take this for later. This has to be played now to be viable. Am I going to play the other Venus card? I think not. So we save a titanium. We spend the titanium. We get our heat bump, which gives us the heat income. And then we're going to continue getting one income from solar shading. I mean, it's only Gen 3 and we have 12 money income, okay? It's going to keep getting better, I promise. The Jetstream Microscraper, to play it, I need to also play research so I can use floating halves and my company to load it. Because I actually need 2 floaters on it per turn. And right now I can only dump 1 per turn unless I have extra titanium, and I don't. I don't have a heat bump laid up, so let's push Venus. Small asteroid, business contact, and media group. All strong. All strong. Still, though, it's probably best to chase Jetstream. The problem is I don't actually have enough money to chase it. So one more turn of not chasing. Means I can take a second to get a business contacts up. Steelworks, I don't really like Oxgang, the energy for oxygen bumps. Typically it hurts your score a lot. I could play this for cards. I could do this. I should wait though. I want to play Jetstream. I want Floating Habs. I want Research. I could play Research now, but there's a couple cards that synergize with Science Tags that are worth waiting for. So let's hold on to $18 and do our audit. We've got 4 TR over baseline plus 7 or 13 income. That's $17 coming in per turn. Add another titanium, but it's going away. We're still in the sweet spot of that $15 to $20 per turn. We can get some income for playing expensive cards. We have some or one, but whatever. It basically just triggered on immigration shuttles, which was good enough for the first gen. We have a lot of syncs for resources and combos. Thankfully, a little bit of extra energy, a little bit of Jetstream, and we're going to have Venus and Heat kind of moving. Oxygen's weak, but at least we have a Lake Marineris to help us with oceans. Basically, our economic situation is okay. And our terraforming situation is okay. There's still a lot to be desired on multiple fronts. Which is okay. We'll take the events, because events are good. We'll take a... I don't know if it's worth taking Noctis farming. A plant type can be very helpful. I held on to $18 last round, so I feel like I'm rich enough. I don't need a second one of these. I'd like to have it, but I find it's very hard to find time to make money. Ooh, the nuke zone. I believe I can afford to nuke. Probably take the car or a titanium. So that gets us the second heat income from the track. Big Asteroid is a card we have. So Jetstream Microscrapers. I now have a titanium, so I don't have to play Floating Habs with it. But I still will. So, oh, I misclicked. One sec. Main menu. Whenever you start an action that you don't want to perform, you got to do the old main menu. Oh, this is a random game that was quit. Resume. This, I don't know if that's right. Were we on Gen 5? That sounds right. Celestic. Okay. So I want this action for Jetstream Microscrapers. And this action to put on top of it. And then we can use it. Cool. So that's a lot of clicking just to do a single bump, but it is what it is. Let's start getting help from the government. I don't mind an early ocean up here. Ooh, Stratopolis works well. And then some point synergy cards. We can be pretty greedy. Stratopolis is over 20, so it gives us 3 income instead of 2. One sec. I want this. I don't want this. I guess, can I play Media Group first? And then play one of these cheap events? Yeah, not quite. I mean, we can get it. We can get it next turn. Yeah, I don't think that worked out in a way that we love. Let's see what the card we pick up is. Rover Construction. Yeah, I don't know, bro. This might be a good chance. It's kind of weak sauce in terms of production, but just getting 2 points and 3 card draw might, I don't know, open something up. We ended up getting a colonizer training camp, Atalanta Planitia, and adaptation technology. A bunch of vanity cards, quite frankly. Not super excited about those. Alright, let's get some help on the oxygen. We need a lot of help. I'm not going to go for any bird, animal, microbe synergy stuff. Point per Jovian. I have one Jovian played, but nah, it's just not us. I do want Stratopolis. If I want a point, I can play Rover. Rover, and then Stratopolis gives us some cash back. And that makes it much easier to do Jetstream. I don't have to spend the money on the floater to do it. I do want a holo. Celestic can go on local shading. And then for $2, I can afford half points on my other card. Give me an Atalanta Planitia. Let's keep looking for combo cards. Thermophiles, pushing Venus with microbes, not so bad. I mean, obviously I should have waited to play all of these science tags for Venusian animals, but I'm kind of impatient, I guess, for no reason. And that's bad, but it's where we're at. One moment. Alright, so here we are at the solar phase. Let's get some oxygen help. I don't have any steel. I do like money microbes. I almost always buy these. No steel. I do need heat. Look at another card. Space Mirrors? Nah. Stratopolis onto Jetstream. That does a bump. It's probably not worth loading up, preloading the income one, local shading. This could be a good chance to do big asteroid, small asteroid. The only other thing to do would be to play Venusian animals by doing Giant Solar Shade first. Doesn't really leave me enough money. So yeah, let's do the big asteroid. Do the small asteroid. This is giving us money back on events, right? So it's a little bit easier to stomach. Get that heat production. And then, yeah, money microbes, baby. And if I have extra cash, Thermophiles can load it up. But I don't have extra cash. So let's keep buying those half-point extra floaters on floating habs. I'd still like to get another floater card that terraforms Venus, but, like, it is what it is right now. This is a point. This is energy, but I don't care. This is 10 income. Do I have a building tag worth copying? 4 more heat. 4 more heat income and a point sounds nice. I actually feel like I do need this energy is the worst thing. I'm looking at it like I don't want it, but... And I'm not going to take it. But there's a chance that I'm just desperate for energy. Be greedy and I'll take that point card. Jetstream micros. $27 and 21 doesn't quite work. I know I want Thermophiles. I can't afford Giant Solar Shade, but I can get you. Sorry, did I already holo? I did. So I can play Sulfur. Then I want... I mean, again, Venusian Animals is just not played, but I can't hold off on getting more heat production. Do I want to sell a card? I could sell a card for the ability to spend. What would I spend? I would spend $2 to get half a point. Honestly, this card here, if you think about it, is $4 per point, which is the same as the local shading, except it comes with benefits, obviously, of having played the card. For the sake of simplicity, I'm gonna sell... No, I can just sell any card, actually. I don't have to sell that one. I was thinking about selling that one just so I can play Floating Halves, but... I don't know, I think we're on track to lose. It's Gen 10, like, we have to start terraforming super hard right now, and we're just... Like, I'm not seeing the terraforming cards, quite frankly. Like, I don't know. Like, the heat's looking good. Thank God. But that's kind of where it ends. Jetstream Microscrapers. That's going to allow me to finally play my Venusian Animals. So then I can restricted area for a card. And let's go card hunting. Nah. I mean, Giant Solar Shade comes with an income. And Artificial Photosynthesis for some energy is quite nice. I don't have, like, topsoil contract to make money on placing all these microbes, which sucks. But I guess that's fine. We're here now. We need so many oceans. Thankfully, we've got enough heat for a couple bumps. I need a ton of oxygen as well. All right, this helps, this helps, this helps. All of this is helpful. Look at a card. No, way too late. Would have bought you forever ago. Look at a card. Or buy a card, rather. Space Hotels. Probably not worth it, but... we're kind of here now, you know? Jetstream Micros. Keep loading up the money micros for the last round. If I do... I mean, let's go for these cards first. Mass Converter. Okay. Nice little discount. Development Center gives us, again, an animal plus a card draw. If I play the imported hydrogen, I could get $9 worth of microbes for it, I'm thinking. This is only one production, so even though it's discounted, it's bad. Lake Marineris is awesome. I just don't know if I want the plants or the money. Like, do you take half a greenery worth of plants or half a greenery worth of money? I think you take the money. Because it's not actually half a greenery. It's just almost half a greenery. Hook me up with a card. Like, honestly, like... This sucks. Give me my 2 points. Screw you, game. Give me my... Asteroid. Asteroid basically ends this for us, because now we have like a heat bump here and 2 heat bumps. Oh no, we don't have 2 heat bumps coming down here. Well, damn. I need some heat. It doesn't look like I'm gonna get it. I also need just a touch of Venus, because I have 1 more bump coming from my engine. Man, this sucks. Let's see what happens, though. There might be a way to get 3 heat. I don't know what it is, but there might be one. Advanced out. I mean, Ice Cap is nice. Symbiotic Fungus doesn't break even. Advanced Alloys would normally be awesome, but it even comes with a point because it's a science tag. But here we are. This also comes with a point because it's a science tag. And yet, we're not doing it. Alright, Venus is 1 away. But, like, just, do you see the oxygen? Does everyone see the oxygen requirement right now? Is it known? Is it seen? Viral Enhancers is almost certainly worth playing. but it's kind of sad. I don't know. I must have missed. Did I miss an asteroid hollowing click? No. Okay. 1 titanium for a point. Microbes onto thermophiles obviously would have given me that last Venus bump. Meltworks is playable, but to what end? There's nothing to use the steel on. Viral Enhancers I thought was super playable because it's a point and a plant, but it can only synergize with tardigrades. $4 for a single plant is not that hot. I make money on playing events in general. So CEO's favorite project on Venusian animals is great. But I think I'm just going to try and greenery through here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. Okay, there you go, game. There is one more thing that I can do, and that's give up on this microbe and $35 more. Since I'm going to lose, and I can't get enough TR to even make that right, let's just get a ton of points. So, Gene Repair, Trans-Neptune. I wanted to do Adaptation Technology, but... do I have money? I don't have Standard Technology. I mean, look, I'll do it. It's fine. And then we sell cards. Doop, 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 doop. And there's your Venus bump. We finished one of the tracks. Oh, I should have... oh, I'm kind of dumb. I could have tried to save $1 or $2 to get another point from floating habs. I could have done that by buying a heat bump, but I don't know what I would have done for the second $1. Either way, this is a loss, but at least there was like a synergy. At least there was something that was happening that we got to enjoy. It was a lot of clicks, though, to get not a lot of terraforming. And we didn't even get the 100 points. Oh, come on. We must have had, what, 10 points of animals? Yeah. 10 points on Venusian animals. 5 points on asteroid hollowing. 44 income. But just nothing to do. Like, we played a lot of points cards, but like I'm looking for terraforming cards, right? Lake Marineris, opening hand. Giant Solar Shade, like opening or first draft. Then I look through the rest of these and like this was also like the start of the game, right? To get that heat income. This was the start of the game to get the second heat income. Thankfully we had a couple of asteroids offered to us. But like, you know, apart from ice cap melting, like I feel like we were missing all the oceans. The Venus stuff we actually did time out pretty well, right? We were off by 1. But like, we certainly don't have any, like, did I give up on trees or something? Like, I don't remember having much offered to us. We also had 2 more floaters per turn that we could have put on, like, a Venus card or basically any other type of Venus synergy, and we just didn't have it, man. We just didn't have it. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.